You know, they say that there's always a great calm after the storm. Have you ever wondered why, actually? My name is Laoli Bitoye, and today I would have actually called it peace, but I chose to call it chaos. And here's why. Because the reality of our world is that everything is seemingly in a default state of chaos. It's almost as if nature works in contrary to making things work for us. And I mean that on an individual level. I'm sure you've ever been in a situation where one thing goes wrong in your life and everything turns upside down. Either the loss of a loved one, the failure of an exam, the loss of a job, or if you're an event planner and you've ever planned a grand event and one thing goes wrong and your entire plan goes in disarray. Something just happens and everything goes out the window. Yeah, that moment. If you've ever seen a rainbow, you know it comes after the rain. When the rain is going down and then the sun begins to shine and boom, you have the rainbows. It's beautiful seeing rainbows. But you know you would never have rainbows unless there's been the rain. Then the sun shines after it. Then you see the beauty. But the rainbow would never show without the rain. So also, that great calmness, that great peace that comes will never show unless the storm has actually passed. So there first has to be a storm. And as much as I don't want to be the naysayer, I would actually like to talk about the storm, the chaos. Those things in our lives that depict chaos, that depict storm, that depict our life turning upside down. And why I'm talking about them is because those are the periods when we're usually clueless. We're utterly clueless about what to do next or how to handle it. Everyone knows how to handle themselves when they're happy, when they're fine, when everything seems to be going okay. You don't need a doctor if you're healthy. At those points in our lives when everything is in utter chaos, those are the periods when we need peace the most. And that peace is utterly elusive. We tend to chase it, but it never comes. And it's because it has been said that there can't be peace in an era of chaos. But I beg to differ. And here's why. True peace is not the absence of chaos. No. True peace is finding serenity in the midst of chaos. Because if you do not stay sane, if you do not stay calm in the midst of the storm, you will join the storm, or the storm would sweep you away just as fast as it's come. Being able to stand your ground, being able to understand that whatsoever you're going through, it's a phase, and it's not you. You failed an exam doesn't mean you're a failure. You lost a loved one doesn't mean your life is over. You lost your job doesn't mean you've lost all hope. Now, being able to maintain that calmness, that stability in the midst of the chaos, that goes a long way in telling how soon the dawn will come, how soon the sun will shine, the rainbow will come out. You know, we always say that beauty for ashes, right? And the Greek mythological bird, the phoenix, says it rises out of its own ashes. And it's always very nice to hear that story, especially if you've seen Harry Potter, right? Dumbledore's phoenix just burnt itself down and then resurrected from the ashes all over again. And that sounded, ooh, wow, mystical. But the truth of the matter is, the burning, it's a painful experience. Indeed, it's painful. Going through those times, painful. The periods of our lives when we have no idea what to do next. All the plans we've ever made, from plan A to plan Z, then plan AZ to plan ZZ, have gone wrong. In those times, despite all the failures, despite all the disappointments, those are the periods when we actually need that semblance of peace. And sadly, I do not know any formula for peace. I don't know any object to classify as peace. But I know it's a feeling. I know it's an indescribable feeling that overflows in us in the moment when we realize that despite everything happening, we will be fine. We will get through it. From wars to natural disasters to terrorist attack, chaos is all around us in the world. But as if that's not enough, in our individual lives, there's chaos all around. In our businesses, in our careers, academics, your school, in our finances, in our homes, in our own personal self. Yes, I said self because there is a war that constantly rages within us, where in our head there's a battle in our minds. There's chaos all around. But being able to find, being able to attain a state of peace, a state of serenity in that chaos is very important. I mentioned the rain and the rainbow and the sunshine earlier on, and I think I would use this as an analogy right now again. First, the storm and the rain, and then in those periods the sun begins to shine almost at the end, and then the rainbow comes forth. If I would liken that to us, it means that yes, there's chaos, there will be chaos, right? Next is the sun never stops shining. The cloud just covers it. And in the moments when the cloud begins to give way and the sun shines through, then the rainbow appears. So here's what I'm saying. Never let your sun set when the clouds cover you up. The storm clouds will always come around, but never dim your sunshine. Never lose every ounce of yourself to the storm. Things can be rough right now, but the cloud will move. They will. So let your sun shine through. Let your sun keep shining. Let it shine through the darkest of nights, through the brightest of days, through the hopeless of moments. It will get you through. And when the storm passes and the clouds are gone, you'll definitely see your rainbow. My name is Laoli Bitoye, and I hope that despite the chaos going on around us and in our lives, that we'll find the peace amidst it all. Not just when it's over, but even in that time of chaos, that we'll find peace and we'll find serenity. Have a wonderful time ahead.